Thank you. Next opponent.
Chairman and members of the committee, my name is Cherrie Brady. I'm from Billings, Montana. I would like to say sincerely that I believe that Senator Vincent and Senator Estman and Senator Larson were really concerned about this and have worked on this out of that concern, and we're wanting to find a solution to what is out there. And I want to thank them for that, for working on it and taking the time and effort to do it on top of everything else they have to do. The issue's not an easy one, and it's not easily solved. It is a problem of trying to regulate a Schedule I federally illegal drug by the state under the guise of medicine, and that is a difficult job to do. And there are lots of concerns with that. One concern that hasn't been brought up is that in doing that and in implementing regulations, you are aiding and abetting state employees and state agencies in breaking federal law. Now, I know Montanans don't like federal intervention, but truth is truth, and reality is reality. It is aiding and abetting in breaking federal laws. The more regulations, the more agencies, the more government we have involved in it, the more true that becomes. And so I'm not for regulating it. And in speaking with people in the FDA and in the Office of National Drug Control Policy, I think we're jumping the gun, because they have over 100 licensed researchers right now working on the marijuana issue. I think it is under research. It is coming forth. It's going to come through the FDA and through all the licensed channels. I don't know that we need to put into place a huge government program for something that's going to be addressed anyway and is in the process of being addressed. Anytime we attach therapeutic or medical to marijuana, we are opening the door for lawsuits. The lawsuits will come immediately from the pro-marijuana people who are trying to push the door open, and you've already heard it today. This is unconstitutional. This violates our rights as patients. You know, this is all going to happen. And so what has to happen, this is happening in New Mexico right now, who this lawsuit is patterned after. They are in court because the pro-marijuana people want to open that door a little further and include anyone who has depression. Any regulations will be pushed until it's wide open. I suggest you don't regulate it, that you don't put a government body in place to regulate something that is federally illegal. I disagree with the comments that the black market will love this. I think the black market is already heavily involved. I mean, when you watched the federal raids and they were seizing guns and bank accounts, they're not talking about medicinal marijuana any longer. I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see what's going on. They are arresting drug traffickers. That is black market. It is already in the medical marijuana industry here in Montana. She said that 15% of Montanans are already smoking pot. That doesn't alarm anybody. And she doesn't think that regulating it or repealing it is going to change those numbers. I would disagree. When you take away the legitimacy of it, when you take away the advertising, when you get rid of medical or therapeutic, you're going to drop off a lot of those people who are currently smoking marijuana. I would like to ask that you do not pass this bill, that you look carefully at other options. And one that we have to support is HB 161. And I think there is a way that we can work this and allow those people that that the voters voted for to get what they need while we are waiting for an actual FDA-approved drug to come down the pipe. Thank you.